Yo, what is up guys, it is MtgGalaxy here, bringing you a brand new video, the first video of the week, and the most recent GP for a standard just finished, and in the top 8 were 2 Jeskai control decks, 2 Golgari mid-range decks, a mono red aggro deck, an Is It Phoenix deck, a Selesnya tokens deck, and a mono blue tempo list we're going to look at today. So as you can see, the top 8 was pretty diverse, and I think that's how it's shaping up to be in this new standard. Something pretty interesting though, the top 2 were versus a mono red aggro deck and then a mono blue tempo deck. So in the most recent standard that showcases, guilds, there were 2 monocolor decks in the finals. So real quick, let's jump into Gabriel Nassif's mono blue tempo list, that's second place to this Grand Prix, that you can pick up for under $80. So let's just jump into this. So the bases of this deck, we have 18 creatures. We have a playset of Merfolk Trickster, Mistcloaked Herald, Siren Stormtamer, Tempest Djinn, and then we have 2 Warkite Marauders main board. These are all very either messing with your opponent's creatures or can't be blocked creatures. Mistcloaked Herald is the ideal one-drop for this deck, or Siren Stormtamer. Merfolk Trickster, you'll want to wait into flash, mess with something your opponent has. Tempest Djinn's your big flying finisher, sometimes getting as big as a 6/4 for 3 mana, seems pretty decent. And Warkite Marauder is just there on second turn if there's some tricky defender or some tricky blocker that they have and you need to just shut it down 0/1. We have 3 sorceries. We have 2 Charter Course, because you always want to be attacking with this deck, as you'll see with the enchantment in a minute. Oh, I bet you can guess what that is. And we have 1 Sleep. This is an absolute bomb. If you can get to the late game and you have this in your hand, they have a meat wall of blockers, bam, whatever, shut them down, you get 2 attack steps, given that they do not play a creature to attack through them with. Obviously, if you're against the control, this is coming out, but this is the absolute bomb against any creature-based deck. We have 15 instants in the main board. The first playset is of Dive Down. This is an absolute bomb card. It's only 1 mana for a combat trick and hexproof until end of turn. This replaces Blossoming Defense after rotation, and it's color shifted into blue, something that really needs more disruption. Obviously, that's sarcasm there. But this is really ideal. For example, if someone wants to Lava Coil your Tempest Djinn, nope, you give them that Dive Down, so they cannot target it anymore. Wasted Lava Coil. But yeah, this is one of the best defensive cards in this deck. We also have 4 Opt, just because it's a blue deck and standard, and you need 4 Opt. And we have some counter spells in here. We have a playset of Wizard's Retort, which actually we have 8 wizards, the 4 Merfolk Trickster and the 4 Siren Stormtamer. So some of the time this will just be a counter spell. Seems pretty good. We also have 2 Spell Pierce and 1 Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter for those creature-based decks, and Spell Pierce if we need to counter something early on. And our enchantments, as you can probably guess, as this is a mono blue list in standard, we run a playset of Curious Obsession. This card is absolutely insane. As long as you put this on a Mistcloaked Herald, he's unblockable. You get to deal 2 damage and draw a card every single turn. The bottom line, the drawback, quote-unquote drawback, isn't even really that bad, because especially if you have something like a Mistcloaked Herald, you want to be attacking with it every single turn. And if not, hey, just bounce something back to the hand. And for our land base, this is the most expensive part of the deck. We have 20 islands, that's it. Our sideboard is pretty flexible. We have a bunch of 1-ofs in here, but something notable is we have a playset of Exclusion Mage. I'm guessing for those decks that have the Runaway Steamkin, we can just bounce to their hand, get rid of all the counters. We have 2 Disdainful Stroke, just for bigger decks. I mean, obviously you can't counter Carnage Tyrant, but anything like Teferi that you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of, that's what that is for. The rest, we have a bunch of 1-ofs. We have 1-ofs Warkite Marauder, Essence Scatter, Sleep, Chemist's Insight, Diamond Mare, Entrancing Melody, Negate, Selective Snare, and Sentinel Totem. All for the various decks that you're going to want to face against. So, that is it for this mono blue tempo list that second placed a Grand Prix at a price of under $80. Yeah, this list is kind of insane. If you want to pick it up, I put a deck list down in the description on Tapped Out that you can go buy at either Code Kingdom or TCG Player, whichever you want. I prefer TCG Player because, I'm a cheapskate, but, you can buy wherever you want. As always, if you like this video, be sure to smack a like on it and subscribe if you haven't not yet. And as always, this video is brought to you by you, the subscriber. Be sure to subscribe to the MtgGalaxy YouTube channel for a bunch of deck tech, strategy videos, MTG Arena gameplays, and more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys all in the next video.